This is officially the best rebound day ever.
Meat. All up in there. Look, you got a big old leech.
Good morning, Monty. Oh. Hi. Hi. You swimming, Monty? Yeah. Oh. 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 You want to help? Want to help getting up? Oh, there you go. Oh. Oh. It took me a little bit to fall asleep there. There was quite the amount of critters out last night. Not your butts in the camera. We'll get you in a minute. Yeah, it was quite the amount of critters last night walking around. I'm a pretty alert sleeper when I'm out here. It's just me and Monty, you know, I'm always an alert sleeper, so any noise, I wake up. So hearing animals walk around and branches breaking, big branches, I'm always just like listening. And then we had a beaver. At first I didn't know what the heck it was, because I was like sleeping, and then I'd hear just like sound like a big animal was running through the water near camp. And me and Monty both jolt up, and then like a second or third time I heard it, I opened up the tent to see what the heck it was, and then I heard it just like huffing and puffing. I was going like, hee, hee, hee. And I knew it was a beaver. It was out in the water. But, oh, so far it isn't raining. Huh? Yeah, Monty. So, see, it's 7:30 local time, so I really slept in. So anyways, since it's not raining yet, I'm going to take that as a sign. A half hour can make all the difference, so we're going to get up here and get packed up so we can get a little dry packed away, even if it starts after we pack up. I'd like to pack up dry, though. That'd be sweet. So anyways, we're going to get up, get some layers on us up, get packed up and stuff. Let's do it. See, Monty has requested something this morning. You little frisky bunny. Come over here. Watch out. There's a chopping block here. Move it out of the way. Oh, you little frisky critter. Oh no. I got it stuck in a tree. Monty. Monty, I got it stuck in a tree. Watch out for these rocks, mister. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, looks like a beautiful morning. Oh, the birds were sounding awesome this morning early when it was still dark out. They were sounding like that in the light, but I was in some nice sleep at that moment, so I only recorded in the dark when I woke up. But yeah, I'm just gonna throw the stick for Frisky Critter here. Little floof bunny. Yeah, you just are a firecracker for this stick lately. Yeah, okay. Don't do that. That's so, it echoes. Listen to this thing. Oh, anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna throw the stick. We're gonna get packed up and let's spark up our first oatmeal and coffee sequence. What do you say, Monty? You gonna try to beat me in the hand with the stick? Give me, yo, jeez. Oh, jeez. You little turd nugget? Give me that. Give me that stick. No. It's my stick. My stick. Okay. Alright. Coffee oatmeal. Let's go. Whoop. Mmm, soupy. Yummy. Monty's soupy too. Wherever the pumpkin goes, the Monty follows. Sit pretty. Or twirl. Twirl works too. Alright, go ahead. Little monster, he loves that pumpkin. Ooh, some strong bitter black coffee. Hits the spot. Always does. Yeah, this is awesome. No rain yet? I mean, I'm most of the way packed up, so I don't even care if it rains now. I've got my rain gear I'm gonna have sit on top of my food bag. I mean, it'd be sweet if it doesn't rain.
I do want some rain this trip, and I would really love some thunderstorms. I don't think thunderstorms in the forecast, but I love a good thunderstorm. If I go on an extended trip and I don't get a thunderstorm or a rain, I feel cheated. So we need to get some rain or thunderstorms, preferably thunderstorms. I just want like a that sort of thing. A little craziness. Spark things up a bit. But I'll take whatever I get. I'll accept it all. So yeah, I'm gonna finish up my oatmeal here. We're gonna get on that water, and we're probably gonna try 1 or 2 logs. 1 or 2 logs, and then get on to the next lake. We'll fish the other lakes, and we're just going to spend the day paddling, portaging, and fishing, trying out all the lakes along the way. I don't think it'll take me too much time to get to these first few lakes, so we're going to fish based on how much time we got, because I do want to spend a good 2-3 hours fishing at the last lake, so hopefully I give myself enough time to do that. I don't fish too much throughout the day. We'll see. It's all going to be fun. So I'm going to finish this up. We're going to get on that water.
Loons! Loons!
They're huddling close because they're scared. They're like, what was that? Did you hear that god-awful noise?
Loons! Loons.
Loons! He looked at me. He's like, what are you doing? I think my call worked because they're really close. Monty, you know, greet the loons? The Monty is intrigued.
Let's go. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. Well, there's another pair of loons over there. Our loon friends are right here to our left. Oh, what a beautiful day. I might have left a few too many layers on. A little warm, but hopefully I'll cool down in a minute and be a nice, perfect level. Oh, you settling already, buddy? Oh. Yeah, I'm still disappointed a little bit that I missed that 43-inch pike yesterday. Would have been a nice one. Biggest pike of my life. I was thinking this morning, all the bird sounds, fall's my favorite time of year to camp, but it's hard to argue the beauty of spring. Now when it's a little bit, it takes away when you get mauled by bugs, but that makes the fishing good, so it's just like, but those sounds of those birds, you lose that in the fall time. You don't get them singing birds. It's kind of quiet, kind of eerie woods, but still the trees are more beautiful. You still see animals, you just don't hear as much singing and bugs and all that stuff. So every season has its beautiful parts, but I still think fall's my favorite. Yeah, but spring is awesome. This is a close second. We're good for, there's some nice trees. Yeah, those are some real nice trees, some grade A trees right there, Monty. No luck. Next trees.
Zag. Why, do you think we're gonna catch anything today? I'll totally do a fish dinner today. And if it's a walleye, probably even if it's raining hard, we'll set up the tarp. Maybe we'll just cook it under the tent vegetable, depending on the rain. If it rains at all. If we catch a fish at all. There's too many ifs. We'll just have to see where the day takes us. That's what we're gonna have to do. There's no sense planning anything. Let's just go with the flow. Tell you one thing though, if I catch any fish here, I'm not gonna keep it. Let's keep moving on. And no, I don't regret letting those fish go and not having a fish dinner. Yet. If I don't have a fish dinner the whole trip, maybe we'll regret it. One more cast in this lake. One more, and then we're gonna move on. I'm excited to try some small lakes. Seems like a nice little lake. It's got a nice drop off. Right on the edge. Oh, there's a bite. Ah, it's windy. Oh, we're just gonna blow into shore. No. If I didn't have all this weight in my boat, I'd be cruising all over the place. It's so windy. It's a little breezy. Maybe we'll go to the less windy side. More casts out. Alright, we'll give it a few casts on the less windy side. Get out of this wind a little bit. After I cast near this down tree, of course. Can't not cast near these. We're gonna stick to this windy side a little bit longer. There's some, look at this little pocket back here. Ooh, I'm gonna slow it down. There's gotta be fish in this little corner. There's just got to be. Oh, the wind died down for a second. It's a sign. What do you mean, no bites? What do you mean? I don't understand. No. Yes. Oh, dang it. Dang it. more quick casts and we're getting out of this wind for sure. But we're gonna hit shore. Monty's gonna stand up. He's gonna be upset. Monty, you just proved me wrong. Good job. Kudos. Tell you what would not be fun in this wind is rain. It's a little breezy and chilly for it to be enjoyable to paddle in the rain. It'd be whipping me in the face. Even in this back bay, this wind is still relentless. Go away. It's seeming like there's no lake in this fish. None. Well, this little bay's got a good vibe about it. You know, some nice trees. Monty's getting up. He likes it too. Well, he's just shifting around. I guess let's move on to the next lake. This one's empty of fish. Officially. I fished it for like 25 minutes. There's nothing in here. This lake's a little mud pit. I don't think there might be fish in here, but I doubt it. Maybe there probably is, but it doesn't. It seems very shallow. It seems just like a little beaver pond. I can see a big old beaver home over there. So we're not gonna fish it. We're just gonna move on to the next one. The next one. Hopefully there's fish in that one. That's a lake I've been meaning to get to. It's got a nice name. I like the name of the next lake. Okay, we have made it to Adventure Lake. Oh yeah, we love to adventure, so we've got to catch a fish here. We've got to try at least. We'll try. It looks like it's decent. Looks like there's a decent drop off and there's logs. Okay, there's logs. If there's logs, there's fish, and if there's fish, you'll catch them. Oh. This lake seems shallower than I originally thought. Maybe it's just another beaver pond. We'll try a little darker colors, see if that works. We've got a nice group of downed trees. Come on. Come on. We're not having any luck on Adventure Lake. No bites whatsoever. Tried casting out a few times, casting along. It seems kind of like it's deep. There's got to be fish in here. It's kind of a cold front, windy or cold or cloudier day. Fishing seems to not be as good. Could just be the lakes. Could be the fishing turned off. Could be what I'm doing. Could be a multitude of things. But I don't think we're gonna get our fish on Adventure Lake. We'll try a couple more trees, but I'm gonna keep on moving to the lake where I know the fishing will be decent. We might as well keep moving on. Make up some distance. The next couple lakes are some teeny portages, and they look like teeny little lakes and shallow. So unless there's good structure, we'll just pass them on. We'll just paddle. Ooh, there's a nice tree up ahead. All right, we're gonna try this tree. No bites. We're gonna keep moving. Yep. Until we see the next good tree, and then we'll probably cast there too. Yeah, there's got to be fish in here. I mean, it's a nice drop off. It looks deep. There's just got to be a tree here. We're gonna go right in this sneaky little corner. Ooh, that was a good one. Come on. Nothing. We're not getting a bite near that tree where I just cast. We're not getting a bite. No. I refuse to believe. Okay. Let's keep on moving on. Hey, Monty, what do you think? What do you stink, Monty? It just all looks so good. How do I keep passing up these spots? Alright. This tree right here is going to be this lake's last hurrah. I gotta just... That one is easy. Harry Wolf poop. Poop poop.
Now that's a waterfall. Woo! That's a beautiful one. What do you think about that, Monty? Huh? What do you think? Do you want your picture next to it, Monty? I bet you do, and I bet you want me to hold you. A little bit of a cool down. Then we've got what? We got three of the biggest portages of the day. All the small ones are taken care of. We got a, let's see, a quarter mile or more of a third of a mile. We got a quarter mile and a half mile. Not terrible. Nothing terrible, but we'll probably take them a little slower. So I got some cheese. Monty wants some cheese. I got two kinds. I got Cracker Barrel extra sharp cheddar, which is my personal favorite, and then I got this Cabot seriously sharp cheddar. Now this one was half as much, and that's why I grabbed it instead of two of these. I just wanted to see how close they were. So we're just gonna start with the other one, cheaper one. Nice chunk of cheese, Monty. Cheese is so good. Oh, crop that. Can't catch a frisbee though. Alright. Now let's see, Monty. My favorite cheddar cheese. Gotta clear the palate. Actually, we need a piece of beef jerky to clear the palate. Oh, you caught that too. I see where you're at.
All right. Monty can't have too much cheese. Can you catch a third one? 3 in a row. This is the winner. Got a richer, creamier. They're both great. Don't get me wrong. Four in a row. He's catching them. I mean, he just doesn't care about the frisbee like he cares about treats. What? Are you mad at me because I'm putting it away? Alright, one more. Oh, that was a bad throw. So I'm just gonna have some granola, some nuts. We're gonna get back on that water. I'm gonna try fishing near this base of this waterfall. See if there's anything. I just saw crayfish. If there's crayfish, there's fish. And if there's fish, you'll catch them. So we gotta try. We got a nice little spot where the waterfall comes down. It's probably the only spot I'm gonna try on this lake. There's gotta be fish in here because there's crayfish. But anyways, there's just gotta be fish in here. It's a nice little pond. Oh, Monty, don't do that. Don't do that, you little porcupine. Nothing. All right. No luck. I didn't fish crazy, but no bites. Bunch of snags. That's okay. That is A-okay. Let's see, we gotta go this way. On to the next lake. Right, Monty? What do you think? I gave him a little food and pumpkin. I put a lot less pumpkin in it this time, and he still devoured it and was crazy for it, so just a little bit is all he needs. Uh-oh. I think I see rain starting. I don't feel anything. Oh yeah. I'm seeing driplets. The rain may be coming now. Alright, after this portage, we're gonna get out. I'm gonna have my rain gear out and ready. Oh, Monty! Monty, shift! Ooh, this looks kind of nice. Get a little thirsty though. Now I get to test out something I've been meaning to try out. Just haven't had the chance really, because I haven't been thirsty enough. I got myself the MSR Trail Shot, and I have not used it before, which is not smart. I didn't even use it at home. Very not smart. But I used to use the Sawyer Mini, and I don't really care for that one. It's cheap and it's effective, but it's just slow. So this one, you just dump it like that, and you pump. Oh, it's a little... Am I doing something wrong here? Maybe you need this on. Oh, that seems better. Huh. I am confused.
Oh, shoot. Oh. Well, that's not good. Okay. I just dropped it in the water. Going great so far. I think this is, I just gotta clean this off with this water. Okay. Oh, there it goes, okay. Let me just make sure that's nice and clear. Okay, it took a minute to figure out. Let's see if I can just... See, the only problem with this is I can't get, I need a longer tube. I think that's filtered. Okay, so after getting it to work, I like this a lot better. That was quick and I can drink as much as I want rather than having to fill a bag, and it pumps pretty quick. That was almost a huge fail. I almost lost. I guess it would have still worked. I just wouldn't have had the drink cap. All right, that took a minute to figure out. Okay, that thing's pretty good. I wish the hose was longer. That is kind of, in my opinion, dumb that it's so short. That means you have to kneel down to any water source, or in a canoe, that the water right there is too far away for me to drink it. I think they should have made that hose a little bit longer, but that's okay. Other than that, it's great. But the hose is stupidly short. But quench my thirst did his job. Now let's catch fish. Right, Monty? Monty's just like, I'll eat the fish. You're gonna catch him. So you can try. You haven't had any luck anyways today. You could suck today. Yeah, Monty, I know. Just because I did great yesterday means I'm gonna have poop luck the rest of the trip. I feel like my white jig is better, even though neither of them are getting bites. But we're gonna stick it out with the darker color, the green shinies and the black head, for the remainder of this lake. Just in case this is what they want today. Let's cast out. This lake is super clear. I'm not gonna fish it too hard. We're making good time. I got 2 more portages to take care of. One's like 1/4 mile, one's the big old one for the day. I'd really like to just get to that lake. The more I think about it, the more I just want to make it there, because I've been waiting to get to that lake for quite some time. I've done quite a few trips where I've seen that lake. I'm like, that would be a nice lake, I think, and just haven't had the trip to get there. So with that being said, let's keep going. I want to get to that lake. So far the weather's doing what it likes to always do, you know? They say this, it does that. It does that, they say this. And I hope it holds true for just today. I hope it'd be nice if there's no rain and we can catch some fish on this last lake. That'd just be great. That'd make the trip. That'd make the trip right there. But, you know, you can't always get what you want. Right, Monty? Because we know what Monty always wants. Scratches. Oh, look at him close those eyes. Oh, yeah, that's a good boy. Just a good boy. He's closing his eyes. He's like, that feels good, Dad. Oh, yeah.
always gonna be a fish in this lake, in the whole lake. If I had to choose one spot, it'd be right here next to this tree. Ooh, it's a nice drop off. Nice little calm bay. Ooh, I can see a big log under the water. Let's snag it. That's a snag. Wait. That's a snag. Oh yeah? Monty told me he wants me to just get my butt over to the tonight's lake, and he wants me to catch him a Walter dinner. And he says if I don't, he's leaving me for good. So I need all the time I can get, you know, to secure that dinner. Oh, he's sleeping. He doesn't, not a care in the world. Let's go. Come on, Monty, right here. Come on, Monty, let's go. No. Since when do you get in that spot, Monty? Since when? What? Okay. Captain Monty. No, feel free. I'm cool just chilling in the back. No, Monty, feel free. I'm cool chilling in the back. Yeah. It's totally fine by me. No, we're not going anywhere, are we? You're not doing a good job as captain. This isn't gonna work out, Monty. It's pretty comfy back here. I could sit like this all day. Good boy. Go ahead. There you go. I still see droplets of water coming down on the water, but I don't feel anything, and you just barely see anything. It's just like, it doesn't even count as rain. So that's good. All right, we're gonna try this thing again. This time, it's gonna be like if I was, you know, seasoned with it. Just wanna whip it out, get a quick drink. I'm dying of thirst right now, so I need a quick drink. There we go. Now let's hunch over. Much better. All right, much better that time. I figured it out. It's officially a Sweetwater filter, other than the stupidly small hose. I'll probably complain about the hose size, you know, 7 or 8 more times on this trip. Maybe 20, 30 more times in its life. Maybe 40, who knows. Okay, we've got some paddling to do. We're on a little bit of a bigger lake. Oh, Monty's squeaking. I'm really confused. that last lake was very windy, and even when I went back to get my boat at the portage, it was pretty windy. And this one's calm as well can be. Oh, what was that? This one's super calm. Maybe, and we did go down in elevation, so maybe that has something to do with it, or I don't know. I'm far enough away from shore to where if there was blowing wind, it would get me. Maybe it's because I got a big hill behind me and we came down. Something. It's definitely interesting, but it was still, yeah, like I said, it was calm when we got here to drop off my stuff, and I went back and it was breezy again over there. So I'm not even gonna fish on this lake, I don't think at all. I am actually gonna be returning to this lake from a different section, and we're gonna be camping on it and heading a different way. This is a pretty big lake, and I'm just in a small bay, but we're gonna be re-entering this lake at a later time because we're gonna kind of loop around and then come back to it and then go down a different way. So I'm not gonna really fish it now. We'll get to it later. And I've got 5 hours till it's the sunset, so I would like to get to the other lake. It'll probably take me an hour to finish paddling, get this portage done, maybe an hour and a half if I'm pokey. And then, you know, an hour to find a campsite and set up a little bit. So that gives us, you know, 2.5 hours of quality fishing. So I'd like to do that because, yeah, maybe even 3 hours of quality fishing. I don't know. I want to move. I want to fish. I want to get your fish dinner. So we're just gonna enjoy the little paddle for right now in the break for the portage. Whew. Well, that was a fun one. It went just up until we got to like a ridge where you could see the lake, and then we walked along that ridge for a ways, and then it went down. So I think there was some extra elevation just getting on over that ridge. But we are at our lake for the day. We are definitely staying at this lake, and we are going to do some fishing. We've got 4 hours till the sun sets. So what we're going to do right now, find a campsite, set up camp, maybe fish along the way if there's some spots, and then we're going to fish after we get camp all squared away. And I think there's a spot, there's actually a site really close here that looks nice, and it's near a swamp, so we should hear some sweet noises that I might stay at if it's open. But right in front of me are some downed trees, and since we just did that, we gotta try. Actually, you know what? Instead, we're gonna just troll on our way to a campsite. I'm gonna put on my good old-fashioned walleye slayer. That's what we're gonna do. This lure. This is my little bit more of a deep diver, but it's got a nice drop off. We'll troll along. The sun's coming out now, so there'll be. Oh, we've got loons. but they'll be a little bit deeper right now anyways. So let's get this on here and a troll. Let's do some trolling. Okay, there's the campsite. It's open. Doesn't look bad. Looks like a pretty nice spot. I think we're gonna take that one. I just set my line though, so we've got to troll for a little bit. I can't just not troll it. But this is a nice spot. At night, I should be able to go all along this and cast out. Or we're just gonna troll a little bit. We're just gonna troll for a minute here and then we'll turn around. I have to troll for another 150 feet. I could catch one. Okie dokie. We'll set up camp here. We're gonna put our tent right here. It's a nice spot. I think it's gonna be a beautiful spot because we've got a swampier area back here, so we're gonna get some nice noises. There were 2 bald eagles playing around over there making some noise, and I just heard a nice bird sing. So I'll take that as a good sign. The bald eagles were telling us we're gonna catch some fish tonight. I'm probably gonna get almost everything set up right now. And on top of that, I'm gonna get some firewood probably processed and just have everything taken care of so that when we get back, all we gotta do is have a fire and chill and we can just fish. Fish until dark. Not have to worry about anything. I'm gonna keep that side down. There was some poo at the last spot that got on this tarp here. It was dry poo and then it moistened up, turned to wet poo, got all over. That's always fun. First things first, Monty. We need some H2O. I want to be able to chug. I don't want to just take sips hunched over. I want to chug some water. That's what we need this gravity filter for. Hi, Monty. Hi. Okay, we've got the water going, and I am going to slip on my Crocs. Say what you will about Crocs, but they are the ultimate camp shoe. I don't mean camping shoe, I mean camp shoe. When you're chilling around camp, there's nothing better than be able to slip onto your Crocs, let your feet air out, because these things, whew, they don't smell too pretty. They, you know, even though I've made it 2 whole days without filling them up with water, it still gets a little sticky and sweaty in there. So I like to air out.
Oh, he got me! Oh no! Okay. Truce.
Oh, Monty, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Hey, that's okay. I'm sorry.
I won't ever do that again, Monty, I promise. Man, the wind just picked up pretty good. It was like calm when I got here. No, don't make that the calm before the storm. We've got to keep moving. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish setting up the tent here really quick, throw my crap in there, and then let's get some firewood quick and process up a little firewood before we get in that water. I am getting a little nervous at how windy it is. What I'm probably gonna end up doing now is trolling all the way to the end and drifting back because I'm not fighting this wind. I'll go down to the far end. Hi, Monty. Hi. Hi, dude. Hi. Watch out. I gotta cut up some firewood. Ooh, this stuff is really resiny. It smells so good. Gotta be careful today. Ooh. Whoops. Ooh, that. This thing is slick. Check it out, my logo was engraved in the handle of the axe. This is done thanks to TD All Outdoors. It's pretty sweet, I'd say. I like it a lot. Looks pretty slick. You want this? Okay, we got firewood. My sleep stuff's all set up. Everything. Tent's all made. I probably just need a little sticks. I've already got a pocket full of birch bark that I've been collecting all day. Oh no! It's just a little piece, it's a leaf. But we're pretty much set. I've got water. We have got like 2.5 hours till the sun sets. So we've got some time to fish. And then once it sets, we're gonna keep fishing until dark. If we don't catch anything, if I don't have 2 fish, by the time it's like dark, I'm gonna keep fishing, casting, and then I'll cast out from camp. We're gonna try hard, so we'll be fishing for a good 3 hours, 3 hours and 15 minutes here. Hopefully catching 2. I'll take 3. I'll pig out today. I don't care. This lake, I'm only gonna say it again. I've been trying to get to this lake for years. Years, Monty. Years. Years. What do you think about that? But he needs this. He can't just sit in a boat and be perfect forever. He needs a little energy removal, stick throwing session. And he got a power nap in while I was doing all the work. So he's fully energized. He's full Monty right now. Okay, just gonna throw this for him a little bit here. And we're gonna get on the water and get fishing. Okay, we are ready. We've got some time to fish. So really quick, before we troll the whole lake, it's kind of like a long, narrow lake, and it's pretty long. We'll see how far I troll it down, but there's definitely a nice pinch point I want to try. But I'm going to try where all the wind is blowing this way. So I'm going to try at the end of the lake, because I know fish like it where the wind's blowing to. Monty, you got to sit down. They like it where the wind's blowing to. So I put my jig on my ultralight, and I've got my troller on my other pole, so I don't have to keep switching. But we're gonna take just a few casts down in the bay, Just, you know, try to get to like 10 feet of water and just cast around. If we don't get anything, we are just gonna cruise the other end of the lake, troll, and drift our way back casting. And then it should be dark again by the time we get back here, and then we'll just cast along shore. I'm just gonna cast kind of away from shore a little more. I'm gonna cast in towards shore, but I won't make it that far. This ultralight, it's a 5-footer. It feels so awkward to cast. It's such a weird little pole. I got this for fishing rivers, but it'll do here. But I can cast this thing with that 1/8 ounce jig much further than the other one. It's just the action is, because ultralight is gonna be, I won't be able to flick it, set the hook as hard, which is better for walleye, I think. When you ream on it, you'll rip it out of their mouths. It's pretty deep here. It's gonna be so hard to tell if I get a fish with this little thing. Oh, maybe that's not such a good idea. It just feels so weird. Come on, walleye. I know you in this lake. You in here. All right, I think we're gonna do some trolling and see if we can pick any up that way, and then drift our way back casting. Let's do it. This deep diver might be a little too deep for them right now, or maybe too much action. I don't really know how aggressive they are right now, but might be a little too much, so I've got some shallow ones we'll try. The only problem is, my favorite Rapala color is the chartreuse in white, and I didn't think about the little late night walleye slayers, and it's just the little long floaters that just go down like 5 feet. I didn't get any of the chartreuse ones. I've only got like orange, and the ones I do have are the jointed ones, and those have a lot of action, so I think it might be too much action for them right now. We'll try. That vulture again. Just watch it. But we'll try. We'll try everything in our arsenal. I even got power bait leeches. That's what I'm gonna pull out at night, I think. When we're casting, I'm gonna put on one of those leeches with black jig head. I know they'll like that. I know they'll like that. It's just if I can get it to them slow enough. That's the real trick. Slow jig in front of their faces. That's what we can do too. I can slow jig and drift. But I'd like to get to the other end out of this crazy wind to do some jigging like that. We'll see though. Line set. Let's troll for a ways. There's a good drop off halfway up the lake that's on the windy side. I think that's going to be a good spot to go trolling by, but it's not for a ways. Not for a ways yet. But so far no bites. Haven't snagged bottom yet though. That's always a good thing. Alright, we're gonna switch shores because the drop off looks a little better for the next stretch. But let's get a little snack going. Seems like that side in the center there is the wind funnel, because now it just died down a lot. It's coming to this shore. Come on. Come on, walleye. Ooh, this whole next section looks like it's got steep drop-offs. We'll try our best. We'll try.
The little fishies in the lake would not like to be filleted. They do not want to be on my plate. But I would like to make one wish that I could just catch one fish and make him into the tastiest dish. Come on. I'm in a stall. Dang it.
Snag. Okay, I trolled all the way to the end. It's calm on this end. It's windy everywhere else. No luck. But we're gonna switch to this now. Jig head with a fake leech. Power bait leech. If they don't want this, I don't know what to do. I don't have live bait. So I'll be shit out of luck if they don't want this. Gonna try letting it get near the bottom and slowly bringing it back. I've decided if I don't have any luck trying everything I'm trying, I'm just gonna put one of these fake leeches here on a slip bobber, throw it out at the edge of the camp at night, and one passes by, hopefully it'll bite it. That'll be my last hurrah. I'll just chill by the fire. Keep my... Okay, we're out of the wind. I'm gonna be quiet now. Yeah, this lake is crazy. It just drops right off the edge. Just drops right down to where you can't see. I'm casting along the drop off and just letting it sink, giving it a slight action, jigging it. Nothing, no bites. We've got an hour till the sun sets, a little bit less. So we're gonna keep working the windless area with this. And once we worked all that, then we'll start working our way back with the shallow. It's gonna take me a good 45 minutes to paddle back anyways. Maybe not with the wind, but I'm probably gonna go slow, but yeah, use the slow troller in the shallows. See if we can pick one up that way. And fish from camp. We'll probably take a few dark casts near camp. Monty's antsy right now. So it looks like there's only one shallow spot in this whole lake. And it's back a ways. Looks like that. Maybe they're in the shallow water. This lake looks super deep and drops off right away. So maybe, I don't know, they'll be in the shallow water when it gets a little dark. They'll be checking out that area. Might be the only warm water in the whole lake. So maybe the bait fish are there. I don't really know. I'm stumped. It's a little bit different than it was yesterday. Polar opposite. But it's definitely going to get a little chilly tonight. That's for sure. My hands are getting a little cold. I'm about to put on gloves. Except for that I'm almost out of the non-windy area, so I'm going to probably put on a shallow troller. Okay, so I'm switching to this right here. Now I don't like that it's jointed. That might be okay. It's going to be a lot more actiony, but I prefer the stick for this cold. But we'll try this. We'll give this a shot. Maybe they'll still bite it. Oh, I could always use orange, but chartreuse has always done me much better luck than any other color ever. Chartreuse always wins for me. It always gets them to bite. And I've also got these gloves on. These are sealskin like dragonflies or something. I don't know. Someone recommended it to me. I've been looking for a waterproof glove for a long time, like a truly waterproof glove, and I bought these. And I used Amazon, so that if they weren't waterproof, I'll return them instantly. And I just stuck my hand in a thing of water, and it took like 30 seconds before I felt a small leak. So I was like, okay, they could definitely hold up in a rainstorm. The only thing I don't like about them is that this is a double XL, and like even so, there's this gap here. So for cold paddling, I think my arrow, what are they, arrow stitches? Those will be still the ultimate because they're like a gauntlet. They can go over here because if you've ever paddled in the rain, even when it's super tight, even when you hold your like this, water goes down to the elbow, you know, and then like if you raise your arms, it gets in your body. So let's give this thing a try. And we'll go back to that shallow area, then we'll throw on a white jig, cast around there. And yeah, I don't know about this. It's when I pull it in too fast, it kind of just like spins. It looks like a dead fake thing. It doesn't have any good action, so maybe it'll do better than the slip bobber. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna catch anything. My hopes have dwindled from the no bites all day. I might have had a few bites here and there. Sometimes it's hard to tell if they're soft bites, but when you get a big old, it's easy to tell. Stinky little Monty's passed out in the back. Yeah, I've got on this rain jacket here. It's not my normal, my Carhartt, my thick rain jacket that I use in winter and really cold times. I was really torn. I was like, I wanted to bring it, but at the same time, if I don't wear that thing on a portage, it is so annoying to carry. That thing weighs seriously like 15 pounds. It's heavy, so if I'm not wearing it on a portage, I don't want to be carrying it. It's so heavy. So I was just like, it seemed like most of the days it was gonna be pretty warm. Like even today, like I would not have really enjoyed wearing that on a portage. It'd make me sweat. So I just went with this little thin guy, and it's just fine. As long as it's not in the 30s during the day and raining, I'll be totally fine, which it shouldn't be. The lowest is supposed to be like today and tomorrow. This vulture keeps checking me out. He's thinking I look like a meal. He's like, you can't catch fish, you're gonna starve. I'm gonna eat you. Get out of here. No. Monty's not a tasty snack. He's a full-blown meal, is what Monty would be. Monty would be a feast. Oh, Monty. Even if I don't catch a fish on this lake, it's not a big deal. I've got some other spots where I'm sure I'll have better luck catching walleye. I wanted to get to this lake. They gotta be in here. I think in a month from now, the walleye fishing would be awesome. It might have been awesome yesterday, and it might even be awesome now. I just might not know what I'm doing. There's always that. I know I keep repeating myself on that, but that can't be looked past. The Matthew error cannot be looked past. I'm sure there's lots of that. And yes, I know, live bait, leeches on slip bobbers or minnows would work great, and I'd probably be slaying them. But we can't even think about that because I don't have it. I'm not going to do it. No live bait for this guy on wilderness trips. No. just like, looks like 4 feet deep. Just muck bottom or sand or something. The sun should have just set just right now. Alright, let's just troll back. It's cold. We've been in the boat for 2.5 hours. I don't even know, not even 2 hours. Wait, 2 hours, at least 2 hours. Yes, maybe 2.5. I don't know. Monty's antsy in the back. He's antsy. He's got some ants in his pants. He's a good boy though. Yes, he is. You're gonna get so many treats tonight. Yes, you are, Monty. Yes, you are. You're gonna get treats. Because you're a good boy. Good boys get treats. So many treats. We're gonna just troll our way back. And we'll cast out from camp. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the slip bobber. I mean, I could if I sat there, but it's so... Why am I even casting right now? It's so windy that it just wouldn't really work out. I'd just drift by in a heartbeat. I was hoping, like, if it died down enough, I could cast it out and kind of just sit back by the fire and kind of watch it. Because I got the bright ones with the... They got the bright orange tip that you could see with light. So all I have to do is shine my headlight out there. And I'd be able to see it no problem. And I'm only like 10-15 feet away anyways. I could probably have the pole up there. Actually, I could probably just sit by the fire and fish. Maybe I'll do that still. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Well, let's get back to trolling. It's actually decently calm right now. Maybe I will still try the slip bobber. But when I get back, I'm gonna start cooking dinner. So if I do catch one, it'd just be for the sake of fun. I don't know if I'd eat it. Actually, you know what? If I do catch one and I'm already making spaghetti, maybe we'll just cook it up. Give some to Monty. Or just have a little tasty hors d'oeuvre. There's still hope. I'm starting to feel a little more hope now that it's getting a little more calm. And, you know, the sun's set. Black flies are coming to my face. Okay, I reeled in the troller. We're about to take some casts with the white jig. Here's some trees. They're going too fast. That's not good. Well, I don't like that. Oh, thought for a second. Nope. Had my hopes up. Dang nabbit. Let's see. Oh man. The sky just prettied up all of a sudden. Holy crap. I'm right near camp. I'm just gonna take a couple more casts and we're gonna, oh, maybe I should just get back. That's a, the sky's really pretty right now. We need to see this on the DSLR, not the GoPro. Dang, look at that sky.
It's pretty awesome. And it just all of a sudden just got real pretty. What do you think, Monty? You happy to be out of the boat? You happy to be out of the boat? Yeah? Alright, let's light this fire up here. What do you think, Monty? What is that? Did I say Oprah? Oprah! So it felt like, ooh, pull out the wool gloves, put on some layers. I'm all toasty now. It is a beautiful evening. I was expecting today to be all day rain. It was cloudy. And then, you know, it ended great. And no fish. You know, that's an issue. When you're doing a fishing trip and you're not catching fish, you're doing something wrong. That's for sure. But I am gonna help myself to some food and some snacks either way. I'm gonna treat myself to a nice cup of hot cocoa to start things off. What do you say about that, Monty? Huh? What do you think about the hot cocoa? I love me some hot cocoa when I'm out camping. It's a good treat. You get a little chocolate, you know?
Ooh, and then we're gonna dip into some Starbursts. I don't think I'm gonna wait till after dinner for those. We'll get those before dinner. Don't eat any of that stuff because I'm not gonna be having any fish dinners because I can't catch them. Oh! Ooh! But dinner, yeah. Let's give Monty a hot dinner today. We'll give you some water too, pal. What do you think about that? Yeah, I bet you want some hot dinner. Yeah. Ooh. Well, that was a weird sensation. The top of that that lid was burning hot, and I had water on my finger, and I could feel it just like boiling off, or it was just like bubbling. That was weird. Don't worry, Monty. I got you. You're gonna have a hot meal today. Not just cold pumpkin, even though he doesn't care. Alright, be careful with you. I'm giving you too much beef jerky and pumpkin. You don't want this. Trust me. Here. I'll offer you one. Wow, these are so good. Starburst is my favorite candy out in the woods. Oh. You're not gonna eat it, Monty. And I'm not gonna waste it. Well, when in the woods. What a day. What a day. Would have been nice to catch a fish, but I'm gonna periodically take some casts here. I took some already. I'll take some more every 20 minutes or so, just a few casts, because those walleye I'll be moving all in the shallows. They're in here. It's just I'm not having any luck. Alright, Monty, let's take some more casts while I wait for this water to heat up for cocoa and stuff. What do you say? You can't have candy. Okay, so when I was sitting there casting, I saw one little small walleye, and then I was just sitting there kind of casting, dinking around, and then I saw a big old walleye swim by. Good size. Threw my jig, my white jig, right next to it. I saw it was just patrolling the edges. I got it right next to it. It didn't even, I don't even know if it slowed down. So now I've got the little bit of an itch, and I'm going to go ahead and throw in a slip bobber with this jig, because this leech is just, I think what it is all my lures are moving too fast. I need lighter tackle, slower moving, so I'm going to try a slip bobber with this fake thing. Now I'm not sure if I should use the jig head or do a sinker and a hook. I'll try both, but they should want to bite this, but it's just a little big. You know, they'll have to suck it up. We'll try. We'll give it a shot. We'll go into the slip bobber. Can't hurt to try. We don't got our supper made, so I guess there still is hope for the fish dinner. Okay, we'll start with this, and if we don't get any hits on this, then I'll switch to a sinker and a hook, and I'll ball up this leech here, or maybe I'll even break off a chunk and make it smaller. Okay, let's cast this bad boy out. The damn thing wasn't even out for like 30 seconds, and I caught a little walleye. Oh yeah, we're still having fish dinner tonight. Okay. I'm gonna catch a couple more. This one's a little small, but hey, we're gonna go for a little fish dinner. We're gonna catch a few of these. Oh man, this is awesome. This is so awesome. I cannot believe it. That makes me so happy. The coolest thing is I can see it right here. It's because I got that neon bobber, my pole's right here. And I can see the bobber, so I can fish while I'm chilling by the fire. But I gotta keep my headlamp on, otherwise I can't see it. But yeah, I just cast it out there and I was just looking around. I was just like, how's I gonna set down the pole and mess around? I look back and the bobber's under the water. I said, what the heck? I was about to admit that I got skunked, and I don't normally get skunked. I've said that before. And I don't normally get skunked. And that's awesome, I didn't get skunked. We got our walleye. We got Walter. That's so awesome. So now I gotta slow down on burning the wood here. I think I can catch another one easily. I'm gonna stay up for a little bit fishing for these. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, I'm gonna shut off the camera for a bit here. Pour my hot cocoa, and I'm just gonna kind of cast around with that in different spots. Let it chill and fish. If I catch another one, I'll turn the light on down there. It's not like exciting fishing, you know, it's bobber and it's just chilling. It's still there. I can't believe that. Okay. Hot cocoa time. This is officially the best rebound day ever. Oh my gosh. I am so ecstatic right now. This is Walter. That was the Walter Jr. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. If we can get another one like these, we're gonna feast tonight. I'm gonna stay up until we catch another good one. This is so easy. And I'm using this fake leech on this jig head. This is so... Yes! Yes! Oh man, the moon is full. That's gotta be why they're going nuts tonight. Oh, I'm so ecstatic. Okay, so how I caught that one is I was just standing here casting out and I saw its eye go by and I tossed it in its path and it went right for it. It bit it, it missed it, let it go. It went for it again, it went for it again. They're aggressive right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of keep casting, and as soon as I see one's eye, I'm gonna turn on that camera and light, and we're gonna try to catch it on camera. I know, Monty, it looks like I'm crazy, but I'm not. If there's fish, you'll catch them. I've never fished like this before, and I didn't know this would work. So now it's like I've discovered a new thing. This is actually kind of a lot of fun. Steve, what are you doing? Steve, you look like you're in attack mode. I don't know if I want to pet you. Oh. Okay, so here's the thing. It's getting late, but we got a full moon, so that means I'm gonna have great sight for a long time. I brought out the regulations book to check the regulations. There's nothing against using a light, and you know, I'm just spotting their eyes. You're not allowed to attract fish with a light, but I'm not doing that at all. I'm just like looking, seeing them, and casting. I'm spot fishing. So what I'm going to do, since we're on the lake that I spent years trying to get to here, I'm gonna get back in my boat and kind of creep along very stealthily with the Monty, and we're gonna see if we can pick one more up, because I'd like to feast tonight. That one fish will be fine for us, And you know, I could have ate the littler guy, but I want a nice. We want a pig out. Okay, it was a long time coming. I feel so good right now. So I'm just like so excited. I can't contain myself, and I can't sit here anymore. My fishing senses are just going insane. So, oh, the fire. If I do that, I have to put out my fire cold. Oh, Monty. Oh. That's the only thing I didn't think about. That sounds terrible. Part of me does want to go out and fish. I'm gonna need a minute here of just like, I need silence. I need to think. What do I actually want here? Am I crazy for wanting to go out my boat in the dark and putting out my fire cold? Do I have enough wood? That wouldn't be an issue. It really wouldn't be a big deal to start a fire. I just need to think for a minute. I need to think. So, what I've ultimately decided is that poor, sweet, innocent, precious Monty has sat enough in the boat today. And he wouldn't appreciate being out in the dark in the boat. Oh, Monty. Don't you lick my face. Don't do that. Don't do that. So, I'm just going to give him a smaller portion of fish. He'll be okay. He's got pumpkin. I'm not feeling guilty. I'm not feeling guilty. Yeah, I'm not feeling guilty. We still have a chance to catch one. But I'm going to start preparing dinner. We're going to start preparing the deliciousness, fishness. And we'll see if we get another one before I fillet the fish. Otherwise, we'll just cook the one. Oh, yeah. This is going to be good. This is gonna be so good. So with our fish, I'm gonna use a third of this onion. We're gonna roast this onion up here first with some garlic and butter. And then we'll add our fish when these are like translucent. Now I brought out with the sides for fish, I brought out my good old baby's redskin mashed potatoes, my personal favorite. Ooh. And then I also brought out this jambalaya Zatarain's rice, and I think that's the one we're going with tonight. That one takes like 25 minutes to simmer up, so we're gonna have to get that as soon as I'm done preparing this. We have to get that on there. But I'd like to have the victory one tonight, you know? And I brought garlic. Oh, yeah. I get Monty the fish, I do it for Monty, and then I'm gonna steal all the fish away from him. He's gonna get a small amount of fish. He's still gonna get fish. He's still gonna be a happy dog. You know, I can only do so much for him. And sometimes I gotta think about myself, like right now. And like I said, I could have kept that little walleye, but I you know, I probably should have fed that one to Monty. Oh well, I screwed up. Okay, you know what? It was just a little too small. It would have been a snack for Monty either way. Let's just stop thinking about it. It's in the past. Oh, there's a worm coming in. Should I give that to Monty? He'd probably eat it. Worms are good protein. You just squeeze out all the dirt, their poop. You can eat them, they're good. They're not good, but you know what I mean. They're good for you. I've never eaten a worm, but I would if I needed to. We'll just start with a little bit of butter. We can only use a third of the stick total tonight. So I gotta save it. Because we're definitely gonna have more fish dinners. Oh yeah. And then I gotta get this lemon juice and Okay, let's get our rice going. I'm gonna get the rice going, we'll get this cooking, and then we're gonna flay up our fish. Okay, we need 2.5 cups of water, which is 20 ounces, right? Yeah, okay. So we need to drink 4 ounces of water. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. I made it just a little hair because we're gonna lose a little, probably. Actually, let me just take another little. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Now, we gotta bring this up to a boil. And then simmer it for 25 minutes. Get the rest of the stuff going. We're gonna get this started to get the butter melted. Just get that warmed up. And then I'm gonna fillet my fish. As soon as it starts simmering, I'm gonna fillet the fish. Okay, it's boiling now. We're gonna put this off to the side, keep it simmering. Let's fillet up that fish. Here is our beautiful walleye fillets. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna give Monty some of this belly stuff down here. Give him the little belly trims. Okay, and we'll just give him a nice little chunk on the end. Okay, one right there. Give him another chunk right there. Is that with pumpkin enough? Yes, yes it is. Yes it is. He'll be fine. He's gonna love it. He's got pumpkin. I'm not gonna feel bad about it till later. You know what? I'm just not gonna feel bad about it. I'm hungry. I am human. I weigh 3 times as much as he does. So that's that. Alright. That's my fish. Okay. Now we need to get the rest of the things going and then add in the fish. This is going good. Ooh. Okay, these are Monty's needs to be that. This right here. We can almost add our fish. I think these are still, ooh, that's getting close. Okay, it's time for the fish to go on. Okay. Oops, a little bit of paper in there. I'm gonna add in our fish. Let's take this big boy. Oh yeah. Ooh, almost lost that piece. Monty, you're having a nice snack. Don't worry. Don't look at me like that. I know I'm gonna feast. Okay. Ooh. Now we add in lemon juice. Ooh, what's this? Get out of here. I want these seeds in here. Alright. Lemon juice is in. Of course, the only thing that can make this any better, Montreal. All over that fish. Oh yeah. Okay. Ooh.
Ooh, I'm just gonna add it all in now. It'll roll around in there. Okay. Ooh, it's gonna be so good. Oh, I'm getting so excited. Let's just give this a stir of that lemony, buttery juiciness. Ooh. That's just sizzling and lemony, buttery juiciness. A little bit more. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Oh man, and I didn't add any water or anything. It was just the lemon juice and the butter. It's almost done. Just need to flip a couple of these big pieces here. Oh, it's just about done. Okay, it is done. It is officially done. Let us prepare the feast. Okay. Okay. So this, just to cool it down. This. Oh yeah, some fishy pumpkin-y goodness. Ooh yeah. Yeah, you're gonna dig that, Monty. Okay. Make this here. Let's put a few sticks on the fire. Let's take the lid off of this. Ooh, that looks good too. Let's just give this a quick stir and make sure it's done. Oh yeah, perfectly. Okay. Fluff it up just a little bit. That's a lot of rice. Ooh. Whew. Okay, Monty. Come here. Come here. No, no, no. Come here. Come here. Let me just... Hey. Hey. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey. You did good today. You did good. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. Let's get her. Let's just stir it just a hair. Just get a little bit of that lemony, buttery goodness all over this. Oh my gosh. Hot. Mmm. Oh, that's so good. It's very hot, but it's so good that I can't stop. No. I need to stop for just a second. This, I'm just gonna add a hair of moisture to this because they're very hot and it's very dry. I kind of don't want dryish rice. I want a little bit more on the wet side. Otherwise it's going to stick to my throat on the way down. That's better. See, I could have gotten that little bit of moisture. Alright, that's a little better. Whew.
Ooh, that's hot too. Oh, it's all hot food. Mm. This is so good. We caught our fish today. Didn't get skunked. We caught it here. That's what's even sweeter. But I had one of those. Remember how if you guys that watched my little river fishing, I said I like my little eureka moments where I figure something out on my own? Well, I knew slip bobbers and leeches worked, and I've been trying to experiment this year. So I was like, hey, you know, I know they like leeches, so I'll try a jig head with leech. Didn't really expect the slip bobber with the fake leech to work so well, but now I know. That works great. That works amazing for walleye. Now I know. Definitely gonna be keeping more of those power baits in my thing. All right, I'm gonna shut off that light, and I'm gonna continue shoveling this in my face, and probably deal with him begging. I'll check back in with you guys when I'm all done, because you don't need to see me say any more oohs, ahs, and this is goods. Crawfish boil, anyone? It's like 100 of them. They're everywhere. Oh. That was way too much rice. I don't like to waste food out here. And yeah, I ate all that rice, and that's too much rice. And the wind just picked up like crazy. It's whipping around right now. It's windy and it's getting cold. Monty, come here, buddy. Oh, hi. He wants to go in the tent. Don't ya? Don't ya? Oh, what time is it? It's pretty late. Oh, we got such a mess to clean up. Oh, my stomach hurts. I could eat more fish, but man, that's too much rice. Rice expands. Ugh. I think I'm ready to get in the tent and get ready for bed. Yeah, okay, well, we're gonna let this fire burn down a bit. I've got water in all my pots. Gonna do some dishes here. I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I've got tackle everywhere. Monty's concerned. The whippoorwill just won't stop. Whippoorwill, whippoorwill, will, whippoorwill, whipper won't, whippoorwill. I think that's Monty's first whippoorwill? I don't know. He was definitely intrigued earlier, but anywho, I'm babbling. I'm tired. I'm full. And I've got to clean up a whole mess, so I will check back in with you guys when I'm in the tent and getting ready for bed. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, Monty. Gotta figure it out, bro. Gotta figure it out, but oh. Oh. Oh.
I'm so full. I was grunting every step of the way cleaning up camp. Monty. Hi. Oh, if any bears heard me, they were just like, oh, that bear sounds way more upset than I do. Oh, I'm babbling. I'm so full. I think the rice has expanded and is worse than before. Okay. I'm just gonna wallow in pity of eating too much. Why don't you just put your nose on me? I think he just... Oh, yeah, he did, but... Yeah, the wind's crazy. Anyways. Okay. I'm gonna uncomfortably go to sleep and probably pass out. I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good.